Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Subnautica. So where we last left off is... well, it's kind of dark, but we just found the warpers, or the disease... I think it's the disease research facility. And we've actually got a new message back at our base. So I think we've got to try to figure our way out of this area now. Because this is... I think the official name is the Lost River. But it's basically a bunch of brine pools. And what brine is... oh, well, I guess we'll just snag that. Ooh, big kind of cluster something there. Is this the way out, or is this... I have no idea where we're even going right now, to be honest. I've been so long since I played and went through this area that all of it's pretty interesting. But anyway, brine is basically super... salt concentrated... oh, what's that? Oh, I think that's... actually, it looks kind of small. I think it's a leviathan, actually. I think that's a ghost leviathan that's... okay, not as small as I thought it would be. And actually coming a lot closer than I want it to be, too. But anyway, brine is super salinated water that basically forms underwater pools like you see in the game. And anything like fish that might accidentally swim into it can undergo almost toxic shock through their body just because of how rich and... oh. Sounds like it's right after us, so I'm not even going to stop to look around. I'm just going to hopefully go and find our way out of here, but... so... it can be very dangerous, brine pools like this, and brine in general, but... oh, well, that's basically looks like stars underwater, but now we have to try to find our way out of here, and I have no idea where that is. Yeah, I really forget the layout of it. Well, since it's a river, I think it's almost... there are two exits, so we might be going towards one right now. Oh, we're pissing off all kinds of wildlife right now. So we'll head back to base. There's another signal there, or... nope. Signal there, but also something right here. Yeah, the remains of someone we haven't exactly run into yet. Leviathan skeletal remains. Reaper Leviathan Skeleton. Reapers are ill-suited to high-temperature environments, suggesting this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside its control. Trace muscle tissue remains on the bones, indicating specimen died in recent months. Burns and other physical damage to the skeletal structure likely became prey for something bigger. Now, when we were going to the Aurora, we kind of saw one off in the distance. And... no. Oh, no, that's just a bone shark that's kind of heated up and phasing into the... whoa! I said bone shark, but that was more like a freaking rocket that shot off there. Okay, here we go. We're kind of out to somewhere now. I don't really know where this is. I mean, some interesting marine life around here, but I don't really know where this is in relation to anything. Do I have a beacon with me? I do not, so I can't even really place one down to say we can come back here easily. Okay, well, we're just gonna... oh! It's by the bulb zone, so at least we know that, but... okay, well, if that's the case, everything's over this way, so... Pod 2 is over there. Yeah, so it's just kind of connected to this bulb zone area, so... you'll try to remember that and move back towards Alpha Base, or the Life Pod. Ooh. Dodging what we can. And then see where we'll go from here. I think it's about time we'll start finding a place to make Gamma Base, and we'll probably do that. Actually, it might not... ooh, jeez, almost hit that poor guy. It might not be time for Gamma, actually. Or Gamma... yeah, Gamma Base may actually be mobile. as we may be ready to start working on making ourselves the Cyclops submarine. Because the Seamoth can only go to 900, and we'll definitely have to go deeper, as we saw. We were, I think, around the 700 to 800 meter mark down in the river. And there's more to go downwards, so... Oh. Have we been to this life pod, or is it just that... Okay, we probably have been, but we'll stop and take a look anyway, just in case. Life pod 6. And did this just reset because it... No, we actually haven't been to this one yet. Oh, no. Okay, maybe we have. A bit of lead. An abandoned PDA. Oh, no, so I guess we haven't been to this one, actually.
Integrating new PDA data.
What are you doing? You were gone so long. I thought you drowned. Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention. That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Ooh. Okay, well, sounds like they met their ends by their own devices that time, and it wasn't really the crash that had anything to do with them. Have I been in this one? I just want to see, did you drop a fang? No. Oh. No, but we are actually close to... Wait, are we close, or is that because... Okay, there's Beta Base there, so we are kind of close to it, but we need to go to Alpha, so back this way. Kinda surprised we didn't hit Life Pod 6, though. Or maybe we did, because it looked like we already got... We got titanium from the blueprints. That usually means that you've already been there before, but I guess I never collected the PDA? Kinda weird. Anyway, we're at least back above... I shouldn't exactly say above, but more... manageable depths, and we'll see what we'll do next. I think it is going to be time to start farming and getting ourselves ready to make the big Cyclops submarine. Okay, just a little further, and then we can dock the Seamoth into the bay. Yeah, so I think we came out the other end of the Lost River, because if that's where the Deep Pass is, I think that was the way we sort of found towards it, or to get into it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we're at full power, which is very nice. We'll carry our way along, clear out whatever we've got in here that's kind of left over. Let's drop off some materials first. Yeah, we'll pick that up in just a bit. And that, and okay, we do have room, so we can put the ion cubes and the gel sacks in. And this is just full of floaters? Yeah, it's just full of floaters. I guess we'll put the creature eggs and the orange tablet there for now. Let's restock on our main supplies, while getting blinded by the filtration machine. There we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And just a few more to fill us up. There we go, perfect. I don't think we have to put anything else into there. Yeah, maybe we'll put the salt into a different locker. Just that way we have that somewhere. I don't think we really use it for anything else. Okay, and the new message.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
I think that was the warpers. Actually, they're kind of command signals that go out, so I think the unaccounted for target may be us. So I wonder if that means we're going to have to be more careful around them. And they may actively start trying to come after us more. Although it said a model was destroyed, I think. So, did something kill a warp? Oop. kind of freeze up there. Did something kill a warper? Because the message seemed to indicate that a model was destroyed or something was taken out and then a target wasn't accounted for, so I don't really know. Okay, so we can make the Cyclops, but we're going to need a lot of stuff for that. 3 plasteel, enameled glass, lubricant. So I guess we'll start with getting the plasteel, which is going to be titanium, is one of the big things. And thankfully, we are right beside the little bit of a kelp forest here, and within here is the stalkers. So their hoarding of the titanium and the scrap metal should help us out quite a bit. We just have to try to find it. I know there are some in here. There's at least a little bit of metal salvage. And the enameled teeth might be a little hard to get too, because we haven't had much luck with them actually properly dropping. So maybe you have to be a certain range away from them, or your life pod has to be away from them, so that way you can't stock up on those too fast in the game. Either way, oh! Is there something scannable here, even if it's a blueprint we already have? Yeah, that still gives us a couple of titanium. Nope, never mind. We're actually full up already. Okay, let's return to base, process this into some titanium, and start plugging it into... I guess we'll use the locker that's sort of in our room. Actually, I should probably just make a hatch for that, so that way we can easily get in and out. Where is my habitat builder? There we go. And we need to stop here to make this down. There we go. 3, 4. We can already make one titanium ingot, so we'll do that. I think we're going to need at least 3 of them. Yeah, so we'll plug that into here now. Might as well do that for the rest of the titanium too. And what do I need for the hatch? 2 titanium and quartz. And I'm pretty sure I have quartz somewhere. With the 3 lockers we've got, we probably should have. There we go. So I guess we'll just make this our way in and out. Yeah, so we just need a lot more titanium. Actually, I have the 2 lithium here. I should probably grab... We'll need 6 lithium total, so I still need 4 more. We might as well grab from here. And from here. And that's actually it for lithium, unless it's some in here. No, we'll have to go looking for lithium. I'm trying to think. There was somewhere that seemed to have a lot of it. It might actually have been that island with the mountain. Hang on. We can turn these into an ingot, so we might as well do that. I think this episode is just basically going to be farming the materials up, because we should have the majority of it. It is just going to be some of the more rare materials, like the enamel glass, that we might have to carry over in trying to get. But the wiring kit shouldn't be a problem. The lithium, we just have to make a little run over to the island there, and that has loads of it. There we go. And we'll actually take an ion cube with us, because I think there's that Stargate thing that looks like we have to power up with one. So we'll pop one of those into our inventory before we head anywhere. Not in here. There's an ion cube. And let's take all the quartz, because we need, I think it's 3 to make the sub, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, there's a glass in there. Now, the advanced wiring kit. I think it's a computer chip? No, just a regular wiring kit, gold, and computer chip. Okay, so let's start getting all of our precious materials out. Silvers. The golds, the coppers. Actually, I don't even know if I have copper looking around. I don't think I do. Okay, wiring kit, that's check. The computer chip is copper wire and more table coral. Thankfully, the table coral is going to be super easy to come by. It's just going to be the copper. That seems to be the one thing that we really lack most of the time. I may even try making the prawn suit soon as well. Oh, nothing in there besides some of the mushrooms. And do I have the okay, I do have the inventory space for the 2 copper we'll need for the wire. We just have to try to find some of those limestone outcrops, I think they are. Okay, that's just a creature egg. I thought that was actually going to be one of the crash fish. There's a bit of quartz. Oh, that might be. There we go, 1 piece of copper. I think... Okay, we have 1 spot we have to use for a copper once we find it. That said, it may not be so easy to find. And we also have to be careful of those crash fish. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. That was easier to get than I thought it'd be. So let's scoot our way back to base. We can make up the copper wire, make that advanced wiring kit and plug it in. And then we just have to work at getting the enameled glass. Copper wire. Oh, unpowered. We ran out of juice because it's night. And because you're siphoning that too. That's okay though. We'll just plug in the copper wire, the wiring kit, and 2 gold. So we know that's taken care of. And we'll just dump the rest into here. Okay, now we're going to head off to the island in order to get ourselves that lithium we'll need. And we might as well stockpile a lot of it if we can. Ooh, nope, shoot. Okay, back to beta base.
Systems online.
Well, systems are go, so everything goes smoothly. We should have our Cyclops before the end of the episode, actually. So let's just ease our way along. Go through the little arch. Because the interior of the island on land seemed to have all kinds of lithium on the walls, so we'll probably try to take about 10... Actually, would that even be enough? Oh, Lord. Well, the scanner room's definitely working, but maybe we'll change it so that way it's instead looking for lithium. I don't know what I smacked into there, but I guess it spawned into us, or onto us. Okay, we're approaching beta base now. There we go. Okay, actually, do we have anything in here?
Welcome
Ooh.
aboard, Captain.
Actually, we got a lot in here, so we'll take all the lithium and the quartz. Because we can actually... Yeah, nothing on the radio right now, so that's good. We can make... We'll turn this all into glass, because we'll need some for the prawn suit as well. That's something we'll eventually need together, too. Okay. And let's stop that. Are there stalker teeth? Ooh, there is a stalker tooth around us. Nope, a little hiccup as we're getting in, but we're definitely going to go and grab that then. Because the stalker teeth are going to be ones we'll definitely need to make the enamel glass. Oh, there's actually a couple. That's perfect. Although it's in a rather peculiar spot. Oh, hello. There's actually... This is where I love the scanner room. Oh, there you are. For some reason, whenever I park it right on top of me, I always think it's... not quite there. Okay, let's get these teeth, because with all of these, that should be all the enamel glass will actually... Or, well, the hardest part of all the enamel glass will need solved. Oh, and there's a bunch... Ooh, look at all of them! I remember they used to be kind of hard to get, but no, not this time around. Snag that one. Come on. It should be... Oh my god, look at... That is a jackpot! Holy hell. Thank you. Oh, inventory's full, so unfortunately I can't even take more right now, but... Oh, leave the Seamoth alone. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's more than enough teeth to actually cover the... both the Cyclops and the prawn suit for the enamel glass. So all we have to do now is get ourselves a buttload of lithium. And then also maybe have to do 2 trips to transport it. Although, I may be able to leave some stuff here. We'll have to see. Park that there. Okay. Turn that off from seeking those, because we've gotten a nice amount of that. Oh, lithium doesn't come up onto here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We'll... Ah, shoot, actually... I kind of want to keep everything we do have, so... It'll be a run back to Alpha Base, and then a run back to the island. Just a little back and forth, and that should cure us up for a majority of what we need. Oh, looks like another bone shark kind of got ejected from the seafloor. It seems if an animal loads up and is kind of clipping into the world environment, it actually gets, like, forcefully shot out. If any of you guys are watching My Hero Academia, it kind of reminds me of Lemillion's quirk, where... Actually, should I talk deep in that? What the hell, it's something I enjoy and we need to kill time. It basically, because matter can't really intersect with itself, there's a forceful and almost violent rejection of it, so that kind of can be used as, like, a jump pad in a way. It's a really interesting kind of idea behind it, too. Because video games use that logic all the time for how they kind of deal with other things kind of intersecting like that. If you watch videos of Red Dead Redemption, I think only the second one does it, or even GTA 5, or a number of games where any kind of 2 objects are almost fused together, they violently shake and rattle, and then one just kind of gets launched out of the other one. It's kind of interesting to think of like that. But anyway, we've got all those with us. We'll do a little run, just so that way we can quickly make some of the enamel glass. I think I need 5 in total. So let's see, there is 2, 3, 4. We'll leave that in there. Oh, no, don't want that. We want this. So let's do that. And one more. Okay, that should be all the enamel glass we'll need. Well, for the Cyclops at least. We'll still have to get some more in there. Oh, we actually have 4 lithium, so that's enough to get these made up into their plasteel. And actually, let me grab 1, 2, 3, that. And I think that was it. Oh, right, I have the 4, so now we can make the advanced wiring kit. Or the computer chip and then the advanced wiring kit. There we go. And I feel like it was just a bit of lubricant, which I think I have one left over somewhere. Yeah, I do. Will this be the birth of our Cyclops now? It looks like it should be deep enough water to accommodate it, so that's pretty good. One issue is putting your vehicle bay out into somewhere that's not deep enough for it. Oh, we need 1 more plasteel and 3 lead. So this should be the episode where we'll actually be able to get ourselves the Cyclops all made and ready to go. There will be some furnishing to do with it. There's 2 lead. There's 3, which I think covers that. And is there 1 more plasteel ingot? No? Oh, no. I just forgot to make it. There we go. Perfect. That's completed. We just have to get to the bay and let them do their magic. Okay. Here we go. The Cyclops. There it is. Designed, operated by a 3-person crew, so...
The Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Well, I guess we're going to get our experience in practice, really, and there she goes. Now, what do we need for the prawn suit? I think I have... Yeah, I have the aerogel, no problem. I have... Oh, it's just 1 enamel glass, so it's mainly just the plasteel and the lead, and then we're good on that, too. But here she is. Now, unfortunately, we're probably going to leave this episode right here, so we're not going to go into her yet. We'll do that in the next episode, but we are making steady progress, and we've gotten the next vehicle already made and put together. So, thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode of Subnautica. Even if you guys... I don't know if we've actually gotten many views across the series for it, to be honest, but it is what it is, and I'm just having fun with it. Below Zero, I do know that their last sort of version of the story build is out right now, but again, I don't want to spoil myself until it's actually in full release. Because I kind of feel like I spoiled myself with Subnautica, and it kind of took away a little bit, but this still gives me a nice little slow build up towards eventually getting to Below Zero. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining me on this episode, and I hope to catch you all in the next. Oh, excuse me. Please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive.